Hey guys, got an exciting game for you today. Before we get into that, I just wanted to give you a quick talk about my new sponsor, Instant Gaming. So what is Instant Gaming, guys? Basically, it's a website where you can download keys, game keys, for a lot cheaper than buying them on the official stores like Steam or Origin. So for instance, if you want to buy, for us, Companyofheroes 2, on this website, Instant Gaming, you can purchase it for only £3.16. It's 82% off here. If you were to purchase it on Steam, it would cost you full price at $14.99 currently. And you could even buy brand new games coming out. For instance, let's go Cyberpunk here is £38.54. And if you wanted to buy Cyberpunk on the Steam store, it will cost you £50. You get an incredible discount there. So what you guys need to do to make an account is go down to the description section on one of my YouTube videos, click on the link here, Instant Gaming, and then it'll take you to the website where you can then sign up to make an account. And if you do so, you'll be supporting me. You can also obviously, win for you because you'll make a massive savings while buying these keys. And also, if you do sign up once per month, you'll be entered in for a giveaway of a Steam gaming key of your choice on the website. And finally, guys, I just want to say that this website, Instant Gaming, has a 5-star Trustpilot review with at least 90% of the reviews saying excellent. And so, without further ado, let's go on to the game. In the south-hand side, we have Scotch playing as the Soviets, and we have Noggano playing as the British. In the north-hand side, we have Devm playing as the UTT2, and Luvnest playing as the Austere. First of all, we see the combat engineers making a beeline for this house. They're probably going to wire off this door. Very important to do that to stop the Axis pushing in, but Stems are also going to make a beeline for that, so they're not going to be able to get the wire off here, so they're going to have to stay in the house. It's also worth noting this house only has 2 windows on this side, so if you were to use your stern pioneers about here and shoot the house, you would do very well to do damage to that squad. He's just going to go for the cap though here. Got conscripts coming up in the rear. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, we see a rush over here from Noggano. He's going over here, putting some sandbags down straight away to stop the enemy from using this side of the house. This house is very important to control this VP and this general left-hand side of the map. You have this house, you generally hold the left-hand side. Stems get up a nice closer person to try and damage these combat engineers, but they're going to be replaced very shortly by conscripts. And now the combat engineers can jump out and do backcapping duties. Stems are just going to sit out here, but maybe not the best thing. They need some reinforcements. The Volks are busy going for the other capping areas at the moment. We have a push in from the middle here. The MG and the Grenadiers maybe going to make a beeline for the cutoff. The cutoff hasn't even been taken yet.
We have more conscripts at this
Oh, those stems getting low. Oh, they jump over the fence, a bit risky.
enemy forces on
They might have done a nice retreat past this 4-man squad here. Now we have the Grens pushing up on green cover against this infantry squad that's in light cover. They probably should reposition behind the truck here. Let's have a look here. Stems do retreat, but here they're met now with some Volks. Volks probably win that engagement there. Volks capturing the fuel. Right, so we've got 3 infantry sections. We have a Bren gun carrier coming out soon. A UC carrier, universal carrier.
on the line.
Where's it got more? Okay, so the Axis is just bringing their units down for the cutoff. He wants to try and go for the cutoff, but it's difficult to go for it because he's not going to have any cover while he caps it, and that infantry section is going to wreck that Gren while he caps. There's another infantry section here on the left. MG is going to set up to deal with the flank, maybe from the Soviet player coming in. He's going to try and rotate this squad, but now would be a good time to push in with this squad. Good play from Noggano, getting that side damage in with the squads are benefiting from cover. As you can see, that Grenadier is dropping quite quickly because that guy there is not in cover. There you go, 2 of those models drop very quickly. MG, though, is there to deal with this flank coming in. Should get some nice suppression there. That conscript's going to want to retreat immediately.
The enemy has taken out
Oh, this Gren could jump in this house and Faust, but he sees it. He sees the Grenadier squad, so he's going to back away. There's only 1 window on this house per side, so this Gren is not going to do that much DPS here. Oh, flamethrower here onto the infantry section inside the house here, and I don't think they're going to spot it. This squad's getting very low. He spotted it a bit late. Could jump out with this squad here and try and focus this squad down and retreat. He's going to try and chase it. Could get a potential wipe here. He's going to cross the road here. Will he get it? Come on, Volk. Can you do it? Oh, unlucky doesn't get the wipe there, but good attempt, though, there from Luvnest to try his best there to try and get the kill onto that infantry section. Meanwhile, over here, got flamethrower combat engineers. They're going to try and jump in the house here. And that's going to be hard to assault now. He needs grenades, or they're going to do a lot of damage against these squads. He's got an incendiary grenade in here. Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage here against these 2 squads inside the house. All those cons are going to take a lot of damage to these stems. They're going to retreat quickly. But now we've got this flamethrower squad that's overextended, and the stems are on its retreat path. He's going to try and focus it down here. Will he wipe this? Will we see a wipe? He's trying to body block it. Will he get it? Sturms need to focus the reloading. Oh, yes, he got it. Oh, I just got it. Nice play there from Devm. He picks up the flamethrower combat engineers right at the start of the game. Really big win there. And so we do see that's the first wipe of the game, I think. These Grins probably need to get out of the house and run away quickly. That UC with the Vickers K upgrade is going to do a lot of damage. He's going to try and put the MG in the house here. But against the UC without any Grenadier support, it's not a good idea. Because the AUC could just quickly swap from side to side and do a lot of damage here. So that and the MGs might get wiped when it comes out of the house. Bad play there from Luvnest, I think. He needs Grenadier support before he should have made the play there. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Conscript's capping up the VP. See how low the MG's gotten now. It might get picked up on retreat. Double infantry section is going to cross the road as well now. Negative cover. That squad's probably going to drop. It does. There is 2 Grins, though, there to save the day, possibly, but they're outnumbered. 3 infantry sections and the Conscript coming in. He goes for the risky cap, but there's so many squads and a grenade as well to seal the deal. This is going to be a stolen MG right at the start of the game here. And maybe the Rakam Weapon as well going to get picked up here. This is going to go down as well here. It does, but there's more Axis infantry. Disaster strikes from the Axis. Oh, it gets decrewed again. Really good play here from Scotch and Noggano. Maybe the Sturms get picked off here as well. UC's going to try and go in there. Needs to chase. Oh, if he hadn't recruited with that infantry section, and the infantry section had shot that Sturm Pioneer squad, and then recruit, I think he would have gotten the kill on the Sturm squad. I think recruiting it that early was a little bit too late, but still, big win there for the Allies. Steals a machine gun and a Raketenwerfer. What a dominating performance right now from the Allies. And even though, you know, that combat engineer did die at the start there, thanks to Devm's play, you know, losing 2 squads and the Allies gaining 2 squads, that's huge. You see, it'll be a bit tad careful here, might get Fausted. So far, good play with that. Getting some green cover, some sandbags put down here, right on the cutoff here of the Axis players. You see a Puma in production right now. Let's just see the Axis. So the Allies have the AT. AT gun. He's going to get himself a new combat engineer, probably start building some tech. The British player doesn't even have tech up yet. He's just going for the 4 5-man infantry sections. But now he's got himself 2 German support weapons, so he's going to be set against the Puma, to be honest. So he probably could not even need to go for an AEC here. He could just skip straight for a Centaur or a Cromwell, possibly. Oh, we do see a flamethrower half-trick out now. This could do a lot of work here. Scotch sees it. He's just going to back away. Probably should retreat, because the Flames probably could pick this squad off and retreat. The flamethrower half-trick is very slow to chase. There's nothing there. There's no mines here. So this flamethrower trucker, if it was quick to chase, he could have done a lot of damage and maybe wiped one of those squads. But, you know, Luvnest doesn't know if there are any mines over here, so he's just going to deal with what he can see on the field. He's going to try and burn these shocks. Shock's going to back away. Again, he doesn't want to chase with the flamethrower half-trick. He's a bit worried. He wants to play a bit more cautiously here. It's alright, I'll put the scoreboards up in a minute, guys. Actually, we can do it right now, actually. There you go, scoreboard 0-0. There we go. It's the best of 5, just so everybody knows. Oh, grenade! All right, the Sturms! The HLC2 Sturms almost died then. Very close. Good grenade there. And there you go, there's the stolen Raketenwerfer coming back to bite Luvnest in the ass. And flamethrower half, and the Puma's also been snared. This is just not good here. Look at the map control right now for the Allies. They own double fuel control right now. They've gone for the cut-off. Axis are in deep trouble. And you know, getting a Puma out when there's no Allied armor in the field is not a really good idea. Like, it's not, you know, you'd rather get Panzer 2 out, to be honest here. But let's see. Tier 2's been built. Let's see. He's going to go for a sapper squad here in the base. You see G43's 4-man G43 upgrades, and that means Lightning War's been selected here. So every commander's been chosen. We've got Lightning War. We've also got Overwatch Doctrine here. We see a lot of Devm use this commander a lot lately. Noggano picking this commander as well. Tactical Sport Regiment. I think he was using that this today as well. Early, all that mortar coming in. Might lose this infantry section to the G43s here. Oh. Which mortar was that? I think was that the Austrian mortar? I think it was the Austrian mortar, then it landed in a really big round there. Switch over to the right side real quick. What's happening over there? Mines being laid, just there as you can see. Axis really need to try and do something impressive now. I mean, they've still got a lot of VPs, but they are seriously behind, I think, at the moment.
Infantry can march double time at your command.
So the Puma's got nothing to do at the moment. And the Puma can hunt down the UC, actually. That's probably what the Puma should be doing. The Puma should make a beeline for the UC. Don't use the he's going to use the flamethrower right where the Reclaim weapon was there again earlier. He's going to run right into the a second time here. Oh. Wow, he managed to get round the side of it just the nick of time here, and he can keep moving. Oh, Rocket Muff is very slow. Oh, the Puma hits a big fat mine in a painful spot again there. Right, that's a very good mine spot. Then we have some Sturms, but we've got, sorry, the Shocks pushing up with conscious. This MG needs to set up quickly. But I think even if it sets up, it's going to get shredded by the Shocks because they can just lob a smoke grenade. Yeah, Puma's just not been able to do anything this game. MG's there covering the flank though, and the Shocks get suppressed. There's another MGO as well to save the cut-off. However, the Axis is just barely hanging in here. They're going to try and get the decap on the left-hand side here. We've got double anti-tank guns here ready to smash this half-track as soon as it shows its face here. It's got to be very careful. Just a couple of attack grounds here. Here we go. One. Beautiful play. Absolutely textbook play there from the Allies. Scotch and Noggano on the ball. They're both with a lovely attack round there through this hedgerow to get that. And there goes the flamethrower half-track. Up in flames. And didn't really do anything, to be honest. Didn't kill a single unit, didn't do much damage. I'm pretty sure the Raketin shot was at least attack ground. Maybe the British one wasn't attack ground, but...
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And then we've got a nice cheeky mines we constantly planting as well, which is nice to see. Mines everywhere from when you got the time to plant them. And we have now a T-70 is actually in the build. He's going to go for T-70, not going to go check up to tier 4. So, not sure. I don't know if I agree with that. I think, like, because the Puma's on the field, the T-70, the Puma will do quite well against it. But T-34 will do a lot better. Here we go. Puma's trying to come in for a cheeky flank here onto the Bren gun carrier. Might be able to pick it up here. Nice play here from Devm. He does find the UC and take it out. So here's a nice little, maybe a little bit of a comeback here for the Axis. Dodges a grenade as well. Yeah, having the UC in such a forward position without any anti-tank gun support or even a sapper squad nearby to snare the Puma was a bad play there from Noggano. He does lose the UC. That's the first major loss the Allies have received this game. But look at the BPs, lower than 250 already for the Axis. It's only 12 minutes in. They need to up their game big time now. Here comes the T-70 out onto the field. Axis trying to make a big play onto the left-hand side, trying to cap a lot of territory. Mine might have been spied there by the Allies and try and jump in the house here. Maybe not. Grenade being lobbed over here. Smoke grenade. Shocks are trying to push, but they're going to run right into a machine gun here. Not a good play here. They're going to get suppressed here. And the incendiary grenade there as well. I think this is slightly out of position here. T-70 trying to kill some Brens on the road here. Puma trying to drive back over here to try and fend off the T-70. Does get a nice long-range shot there on the T-70, but the T-70's backed up with an anti-tank gun. MG has been smoked by the Shocks, and you've got some more infantry pushing in here. So this MG's going to be in some problems here. He's going to take this MG over to cover the other MG's reposition here. So nice play there from Devm. He could get grenaded here. Here comes a grenade on top of the MG. Sturms moving in really close against the Shocks. They're already quite low. It's not good play there from the Sturms. But thankfully the Shocks get suppressed, so the Shocks can't do the damage. We also see a very low health squad here going to go down here. We do see flamethrowers get wiped. We see something else from the Axis go down that was wiped as well. Sorry, I missed that. He's going to pick it up. A flamethrower Gren squad. That's very nice there. Oh, we might see a conscript squad go down to the Puma here. Puma with the correction machine. It does get it. So, painful loss there for the Soviet player Scotch. Dump by over to the left VP. Fuel point being captured by Vickers. Lots of mines here. Telemine and a shoe mine here. Infantry 6 is going to run right into it. Oh, gets low. Just going to retreat before he gets hit by a mortar, maybe. Double mortars, by the way, from Luvnest. Very interesting play here. Don't really see, Austere ever going, maybe one mortar, but double mortars, very interesting. Could work out. I mean, mortars are hard to attack on this map because the way the map is laid out. Lots of sight blockers and shot blockers they can hide behind safely. But they are forced back. And then we have a Cromwell out onto the field. Axis, what's the Axis? They actually have the Pack Gun, they have the Puma. He's rebuilt a Rakettenwerfer over here. So that as long as they play their cards right, Axis should be okay. But still, the VPs are low. There we go. Shock's making a push in here as well. He's going to push back here. Middle VP's getting capped. Then left-hand side being capped by the infantry section as well here. Scotch and Noggano know what they're doing here. Oh, these squads are going to clump up. Cromwell can get a good tasty shot in here. It's going to reverse away though. Puma gets a good shot in though. Rakettenwerfer with attack round through the hedgerow. Nice there. And the second shot from the Puma bounces. However, there is the stolen Rakettenwerfer there to stop the chase from that Puma. Fuel on the right hand side finally been taken. That Telemine has not been spotted, by the way, guys. So if that Cromwell was to reverse over it, and the Puma was to, one more shot, that would be a dead Cromwell, and that would be a really big win there. Puma gets a 80 snared from this conscript. Cromwell using the smoke ability. Pack-Gun can't really get around through because the house is there. The Shocks turn up to stop the fuel point being taken once more. T-70 kiting very well against these Volks. And this game is all really the allies at the moment. And we have a Katusha out. Tier 4 has been taken and we already have the first vehicle. A Katusha first is quite risky, I have to add, guys, because, well, the fact there's a Cromwell on the field, maybe not, but, I normally go T-34 first, then Katusha. But if my teammates already got Cromwell out, I prefer feel a bit safer having the Katusha on, because the Cromwell can then fend off the Puma if it was to dive in after it. But yeah, now the Katusha against all these support weapons here that are clumped up here is very nice. Edge misses its shot on the Puma. These British infantry sections stopping any unit trying to go for the cap of this squad onto this VP, but there's an MG now covering it. Oh, we have a Rakettenwerfer gets dropped here by the infantry section. And he's using the anti-tank gun to quickly try and destroy the Rakettenwerfer before he gets recrewed. Infantry section getting low there. Gren's trying to desperately go for the cap here. Good smoke onto the MG. He can't even get the cap off either. And the Katusha firing in onto this mortar team. That forces it back. Will it get the wipe on it? Almost gets the second mortar team. And he's going to try and go for the steal on the Rakettenwerfer, but the MG dead just in the nick of time suppresses the squad. And suppressed squads can't cap weapons. However, the anti-tank gun, though, is going to be there to finish off the Rakettenwerfer. One more shot from the anti-tank gun will do it. Will he get it? No, he misses with the last shot, so he's going to get recruit it. No, he's not going to recruit it! Oh, dude, Oh, and here we have the Puma being chased by the Cromwell on the left-hand side. However, the Pack-Gun is there to save the day for the Puma. Tries a long-range attack, Gren has to pull back here. And the Rakettenwerfer is saved. However, the Shock squad here is coming around on the MG's flank here. And there's other squads coming in. Devm can't hold this. You need to retreat, dude. You're getting surrounded. Those Shocks have become unsuppressed any second now. They're going to do a lot of work. He's going to try and stick with it now, but risky setup here. He's going to be able to hold here, but the MG's going to have to retreat, I think. He's going to lose it, I think. The Sapper squad, yeah, he's going to lose the Veteran C1 off that MG, and the anti-tank gun might finish it. Anti-tank gun. Look how quick Scotch is there to try and instantly take out a weapon as soon as he spots it. He's like on the ball straight away with that. He sees he get decrewed, instantly attack moves it with his anti-tank gun to try and destroy it. Playing incredibly well right now. Scotch. Is this Scotch? Sorry, yeah, it is Scotch. He's just stolen that British pounder. 6-pounder. Right, T-City repaired. We have some ogres coming out. Where's the Schwer? The Schwer's up here. Fully covering his cut-off point. The Scotch runs right into a machine gun here, though. Not a good play there. Both of those guys are going to have to retreat. Got a couple of nice mines. Look at these mines. Oh, he detonates his own mine with the Puma shooting across the squad. We've got a lot of mines here. Mine there. No mine there. We've got another mine. We've got loads of mines here planted from, I believe that's Scotch on the right-hand side. How many kills these mortar crews got? 0 and 4. They've not really done much, to be honest. Here comes a Panzer IV, though. There is that stolen Raketenwerfer, though, to help. VP's down to 151. Grenadiers running right into the arc of fire of that Katusha round. I don't think Luvnest is paying attention there. Grenade onto the retreating Sturms. Nice attempt, but a little bit too late there. Even on the left-hand side, grenade here. Easily dodged by those Grens. And it looks like the Axis are going to maintain control and full retreat from the British player on the left-hand side for the time being. That's another mine. Needs to get a couple of sweepers here. No sweepers here for Luvnest to be able to push forward and check for mines, so he's not going to have a good time trying to push forward to the front. Now here goes Panzer IV going to push in from the front, finds the T-70 unsupported. No anti-tank gun, because the anti-tank gun's on the right-hand side. Puma's going to try and maybe push in here to try and help kill the T-70. Oh, nice attack ground! No, it wasn't an attack ground, he just shot it. He's going to try and get it. He gets it with another good shot. Anti-tank gun there. Doesn't fire, he gets the T-70. Nice play there. Really good play there to pick up the T-70. Good teamwork there from the Panzer IV Puma combo. We get MG, can't really deal with this, but these shocks aren't quite healthy. He's going to lob a grenade here. MG needs to set up quickly. Shocks will still wreck a full health squad like that. And MG's going to get... Oh, he lobs a smoke to stop the MG from firing. Good play there. Here comes a second fresh shock squad. Lobs a grenade onto the MG. Good reaction there from Devm to quickly remove and retreat away to dodge the grenade. Again, he hits another mine here. Needs to get a sweeper squad, Luvnest. He keeps hitting mines with his face with all his infantry squads. That's a lot of manpower that is being wasted there. With the grenade here coming onto the shock squad. It's going to force them out of cover. 3 Volks focusing them down. Meanwhile, he's going to lob smoke here. There's nothing there to stop. He thinks there's a machine gun there, but he's going to smoke anyway to cover the conscript squad as he goes to the middle VP cap. And suddenly, look at the map control. Axis suddenly dominating map control. But again, their VPs aren't too good. Oh, and again, another mine here on the right-hand side. Where's these Sturms? The Sturms are there. They've got sweepers out. Probably should wait for the Sturm to push in. Jusha firing again. Where's it going to be? It's again once more onto the mortar teams. But it's firing at completely max range. The rounds aren't going to be that accurate. Oh, that was a good round though. He's actually going to retreat back into it, I think. There you go. Finally gets a good hit. Oh, Puma takes the damage engine. Anti-tank gun. Cromwell can't pursue there. I think he tried to come around here and flag. I think maybe tried to make a play for the Katusha then, but then thought better of it because the conscript probably rushed in with an hoorah. Rough grenade going in, easily dodged, easily spotted there from Noggano. And he's got another infantry. This grenadier is not going to have a good day here. Double pack guns, by the way, over here. Really doesn't want to lose that left-hand side VP. Could be worrying off this cover while capping there to deny it. He spots a mine there with the sweeper squad. Suddenly, this might be a bit of a comeback for the Axis. Panzer IV is going to find this infantry section. Oh, misses the shot. That could have been nasty. They were kind of clumped up there. MG's there, ready there to deal with the flank of the infantry section. And Panzer IV could get another good shot there. It misses again. Oh, but anti-tank gun and Cromwell both missed their shots there onto the Panzer IV. That could have been nasty. Would have killed it though. Ober squad holding the middle VP on their own at the moment. Double MGs here. Trying to hold this Soviet push. Has to pull back, but he can't. The squads have become unsuppressed. They're going to make a push in now. A bit dangerous here for the Axis player, Devm. Needs to focus down the Sturms. Grenade onto the Obers. He dodges, he finds, he sees it easy, needs to... Oh, he still takes a man loss there. Panzer IV fighting off a Cromwell. Bounces there. Puma's trying to get involved. Needs to prioritise infantry so he can actually shoot. Efficiency 3 shocks get suppressed. Here we have an IS-2 on the field, though. Oh, Cromwell gets low, but Panzer IV can't pursue because there's an anti-tank and Raketenwerfer there. IS-2's going to open up on the MG. Good first shot. 4 step back. Puma's still picking away at squads here as well, bringing them low, forcing them back. What's this over here? We have the stolen MG has been decrewed, but it's been picked up back again. Here come more Raketenwerfers. I imagine it's going to be here on top of all the support weapons from Luvnest. This could be some painful shots here. And the infantry section is pushing as well. Luckily, no wipes just yet. Oh, and there goes the mortar team.
The mortar
IS-2 gets some nice shots here, but nothing is penetrating the frontal armor of this IS-2 at the moment. Oh, Panzer IV getting very low. Raket by fire. Oh, it misses his last shot. If that connected, that would have been a dead Panzer IV. Woo. And now we have a Churchill Crocodile out. This is okay. Axis. Now the Allies have got an IS-2 and a Crocodile out. Yeah, they're in deep trouble right now, guys. How far off we have some major tanks to the Axis? Devm is not far off getting a Panther out. This Crocodile could just chase. But he needs to be careful he doesn't hit a mine though. Might try and blow up this mortar. Yeah, he's going to try and blow it up. With both the Raketenwerfer for good play there, trying to remove any kind of unit support weapon that the Axis can use to use it. There you go, takes it out there. Mortar down, only one left now for Luvnest. But to be fair, I don't think the mortars have really been paying off for Luvnest. A bit of a strange build from him. IS-2 finds the Axis forces from Devm out of position here. He might make a push here. There's another Raketenwerfer though that shows up and hits the IS-2 in the rear. The shocks though are pushing that. MG's going to set up to try and deal with the shocks, but the Raketenwerfer's all clumped up here. Nice grenade would better wipe that, I think. But he decides not to lob the grenade. I think he was out of munitions here. Puma gets incredibly low there. And now we see designate command vehicle is activated. He's put that on his AVRE, sorry, his Churchill Crocodile, which is a bit strange. Remember, that makes it shoot slower, and it also makes the vehicle slower in general, but it's already a slow vehicle, the Crocodile. So with the AVR command vehicle over, you can spend munitions for recon abilities, which he just did in the sky. The plane just got shot down. The Katyusha rounds flying in here. Double infantry sections open up on this displaced Axis infantry.
They're down to 100 points.
100 points left for the Axis. And still allies with over 400. Dominating performance here from the Noggano and Scotch. Right from the start of the game. That massive push stealing that anti-tank gun and that NG from one from Luvnest and one from Devm. Come on, being a bit bold here. Is he going to try and make a dive here in the back for some reason on its own? Cromwell versus Panzer IV not getting a good angle on here, but oh, he's been supported by an anti-tank gun, and a snare's going to come in here. Snare with the Cromwell. Snare the Cromwell with the... Oh, he needs to actually. Wow, there's a bad play there from Noggano. Did he just forget about that Cromwell? Not sure what that did. That's just a waste of a unit there. And meanwhile, the IS-2 in the centre is getting hounded by two Raketenwerfers. Don't know what that was all about. It was a really big waste of... I think it was a Vet 2 Cromwell as well. But 50 VPs remaining. Maybe he just wants to apply the pressure. But Allies have got plenty of time to finish off the Axis here. They don't need to make crazy, desperate plays like we saw with that Cromwell just then. The AVRE... So I keep thinking it's an AVRE because it's... I don't know, yeah, the Churchill Crocodile was going to get Faust, but he stops the Faust because now he sees the planes. The Stuka planes are coming in. You see when he wanted a Faust and then it would have been a damaged engine, so the planes would be able to kill it easily. But now he's going to lose vision. He can't pursue with the Puma because he gets snared and maybe killed by the sappers there. And the Churchill Crocodile is going to get away here. Katyusha firing once more.
25 points left.
25 points left. Still double cap, maybe triple cap is going to be in effect very soon. And it looks like Devm stopped microing now. He's let his Puma get snared carelessly there. I'm pretty sure this is game here. Axis is definitely desperately trying to rush over to cap the left-hand side BP, but the middle one's going to get capped by these shocks. And then it'll be seconds left before. I think that's going to be GG. There's no units there that can stop, that can push this middle VP. Ober's going to try and dive around the side, but it's too late. It's too late. They're not going to get the cap off in time. The shocks are going to deny the cap. And that is GG. Well played. Game 1 has been won by Scotch and Noggano. Just seeing the death throws right now of the Axis. They cannot do anything here to win this. No way they can come back. 2, 1, and GG. Well played, Scotch and Noggano. They are... So this is the best of 5, just so everybody knows. This is so... Devm and Luvnest are nowhere out of this. They had a really bad start in that game. They were really far behind. I called it when Luvnest put the MG in that house. I said that's a bad idea to put the MG in the house. You had it unsupported, no grenadiers nearby. It got picked up in retreat. The infantry sections pushed up. Then they killed the. Then they wiped a Raketenwerfer and stole that. And that Raketenwerfer did so well to stop the that Panzerfort and the half-truck of Luvnest doing anything on the left-hand side there. So that was big. You know, and also the machine gun was stolen as well, so it was really hard for Luvnest to practically do anything on the left-hand side. But yeah, big win there for Scotch and Noggano. Dominating performance there right from the get-go. And here's the match stats, as you can see here. Scotch, as Soviets, especially with using conscripts and shock squad, actually having a very good KD. You normally see Soviets KD a lot worse than this. It's just general principle, but having almost a neck-and-neck KD ratio is very, very good for Scotch. Noggano having a positive KD just about there, and both see Luvnest here not having a negative KD, and Devm also on a negative KD just about there. But yeah, definitely I think it was the best player. I think both Scotch and Noggano did just as equally as well as each other there. I think they both played very well. Good mine placement, everything going well there. So that is... Hey guys, thank you for watching that video. If you want more content, please click on the link over here and over here. If you would like to subscribe, click on the button down here. Also click on the notification bell down there so you're notified whenever I post new YouTube content. I also stream nearly every single day on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HelpingHans. And if you want to show your support there, please do subscribe, as all your support helps me do this full time. And yeah guys, I appreciate it as always, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.